There.
That was
You happy
that
now?
was yeah, that was what happened to your limiters?
Well, that's a good question.
You unmute the stream and it's immediately like limiters.
Oh, because that's the wrong one. That's why.
This one. It's that one that I have the limiters on. Whoops.
Okay. How is cursing and stuff? No.
Oh, I use F-bombs all the time.
Cool, no one cares, great.
Yeah, it's like the only people that would care is YouTube for the first like X number of minutes. Because they do have that thing.
Okay,
but,
so you're cutting out the fuck that I just said.
I mean,
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
that bit's not making it to YouTube.
Since it's gonna be since the audio and the video are on two separate tracks, like I can just mute the audio or replace it,
right?
Stuff like that. So.
Well, and you're probably not gonna even start the YouTube edit until it's like, we're getting ready to get started. Welcome to Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, no, it's literally right at the point where I'm like introducing what the video is.
Welcome to the Kingdom of Hearts stream. It's like I haven't wanted to strangle people. I've said Kingdom of Hearts.
Kingdom of Hearts.
Of Hearts.
Oh my god.
I mean,
it's like listening to my dad say Pokemans.
Pokemans. At one point, I do have to confirm this, but I do believe at one point, because Kingdom Hearts wasn't always called Kingdom Hearts.
Right. Yeah.
So, I believe... I don't want why is it called Kingdom Hearts. I want...
Looking up the etymology of games. Not really etymology, but I mean, I guess it kind of is.
A little bit. It's just how, because the title evolved over time, and even like the icon and everything evolved, and I do believe, I could be incorrect about this, I have to... Like I said, I have to double check. But I do believe it was called Kingdom of Hearts at some point early on in development. So, and it may not, I don't think it had the kingdom part in front of it at one point too. Like I think it was just like Heart something or something Heart, and the kingdom came in a little bit later. But
I don't know if Wikipedia is gonna have that.
No, I don't know. I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people that really like rabbit holes, really deep
development and history,
really deep rabbit holes.
Oh yeah. We all know about the meeting in an elevator. We all know about that. I mean, it's not like there's anybody in the chat who can refute me. So, we all know about the fortuitous meeting in the elevator. Okay.
Correct by default.
Yeah, you can't prove that I'm wrong. Everyone knows about it.
Everyone knows. Still thinking about how Norma told us about her going through chain of memories.
Okay, it was the opposite. Kingdom was the original idea of the name of the game, but they couldn't...
The project name, I guess.
Yeah, they couldn't get an IP that just was the word Kingdom.
Right.
So as development continued and they realized Hearts were going to play a bigger role in the series, they decided to add Hearts. So maybe Kingdom of Hearts wasn't ever a thing. But he said... he got the idea of the name from thinking about the Disney parks and specifically Animal Kingdom.
Makes sense.
Nomura.
Nomura, please. The belts, please.
Right, like 14 got rid of the belts. Where did they all go? They all went to Kingdom Hearts.
They were there. They were always there in Kingdom Hearts. It's just 14 was just borrowing them for a while and the lease ran out. Alright. We're at 11 minutes since start. anything else interesting in that Wikipedia article?
I mean, there's probably plenty of stuff, but like I'll I'll talk about stuff as it pops up.
Right.
Sora being a little lion boy with a chainsaw. And... Do you know about that?
With a chainsaw. Of course I don't know about that, which reminds me, I need to...
don't know about that?
No, I don't know about that.
Okay. That was the original concept art for Sora. Was that instead
I do remember you telling me that he used to be a little lion boy.
Instead of being...
In the original concept, yeah.
Instead of being a real boy, he was he was a kid with lion ears and a lion tail, and the Keyblade was a chainsaw. But he still held it. So imagine, like, the Keyblade, right? But just... I mean,
that kind of explains why his hair is that way.
Kind of, because his hair was still very similar in the lion concept art. It was really strange. Oh, it was weird to look at. It's unsettling. So, it was, yeah.
Creepypasta Kingdom Hearts.
Lion Sora isn't real. Lion Sora.
So he can't hurt you.
So he can't hurt you, Lion Sora. Wait till Kingdom Hearts 2. No.
Now.
Well, if you want to get started with the game,
I guess
load it up.
All right. So.
Are you allowed to have Simple and Clean on here uninterrupted?
That's probably one of the things that's going to get flagged, but it's fine because I can just cut it out from the YouTube.
You can cut it from the YouTube VOD, yeah.
Right.
And then just sort of, or like.
I'll just like mute it and like speed it up really fast and go.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Just speed up the...
And just have text over it, just be like, you know this part. This is like, if you know, you know.
Simple and Clean is the way my bank account is, so please don't sue me.
Right. Yeah, no, they don't do that. They just do copyright takedowns.
Okay.
You know, they don't do that. Disney has bots for things like that now. It's just, you know, just that kind of thing. All right. So here we are. We are starting a journey across. I am starting a journey with my friend here.
Hello.
Yes. Through the entire Kingdom Hearts canon, which I have never played most of.
Oh. What games have you played?
Oh, I played 1, 2, and 3.
Just 1, 2, and 3.
I told you that I tried playing the original Chain of Memories.
The superior version.
Yeah, on the GBA way back when. I didn't get very far.
Okay.
And I have started Birth by Sleep. I got through Terra's story and started Ventus's, but then didn't get very far with that.
Okay.
Either. And that's it.
That's it? Okay.
I feel like I tried Dream Drop Distance at some point, but I dropped it pretty quickly, realizing that there was a whole bunch of lore that I was missing.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, holy shit.
I was just like, yeah, and I did.
No, you can't.
I did play Unchained, the mobile game. I didn't play it all the way through, but I did play the mobile game Unchained.
Unchained is a beast.
Yeah.
Unchained is a whole nother... Unchained is like, you're playing through Kingdom Hearts, and it starts off as being this cute little story about these goofy little kids, and then you have Donald and the actual Goof himself join you at some point, and then Unchained is like, Ventus kills somebody. Not Kingdom Hearts kills somebody.
Oh my God.
And you're like, what happened?
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts, what is happening? So we'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. That's obviously not part of the packaged canon here with 1.5 and 2.5 remix.
If you need access to 2.8 at some point, by the way, which has fragmentary passage and whatever,
that's gonna be...
I can load my profile onto your PlayStation, and you can download it off of mine, and we'll enable console sharing.
Sure. But that's gonna be...
That's late.
That's a later us problem, because we've got...
That's future us.
Easily 400, 500 hours of game.
Oh my fucking god.
To go through.
Days and Recoded are interesting because they're just movies.
Right, yeah, they're just movies in this version. Yeah.
The movies do give you everything you need to know. However, Days has the most interesting / infuriating gameplay in the entire series. In my opinion, obviously.
I feel like I did try to play Days at one point.
I loved playing through it. And the movie gives you everything you need and all the context you need, but I also don't know if we can legitimately just sit here for 3 hours just reacting to a movie.
No.
Like a collection of cutscenes.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I could.
Okay, so Twitch is okay with that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah, then that's fine.
Yeah, no, that's
We'll just
fine.
do that. If there's anything that I feel like you're missing from the actual game for Days and Recoded, I can kind of, fill it in a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I do feel like just from the myriad conversations I've had with you about Kingdom Hearts lore, I feel like I know most of it, but kind of seeing it in context, I think is different.
Yes, and all the little tidbits that I can give you, like Lion Sora, and the infamous fortuitous elevator meeting, and Nomura being like, "I like Animal Kingdom." Kingdom Hearts, there we go, that's the one.
That's the one.
So,
Somebody just really likes Disney, we get it. This was late 90s, mid to late 90s Japan, so Disney was kind of a big deal.
Yeah, and I mean, they shared a building.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, Disney and Square Enix shared a building at the time. That's how the elevator meeting happened.
Oh!
It was, Hironobu Sakaguchi was the one who actually was in the elevator with the Disney exec. It wasn't even Nomura himself. It was Sakaguchi who got into the elevator because Disney and Square Enix shared a building at the time. Well, it's not Square Enix, excuse me, Squaresoft.
Yeah,
because they were
Squaresoft at the time. Yeah.
So Squaresoft and Disney shared an executive building in Japan, and that's how they ended up in the same elevator. And then Sakaguchi pitched the idea, after they had talked, and Nomura was like, pick me, I want to do it, pick me. And they were like, well, you designed characters for Final Fantasy VII, and Final Fantasy VII was, the best thing we've ever done, so you want to make your own game? That's fine, that's cool, dude, you can do that.
It's cool.
It's cool.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, you can make a game. Well, sure. And here we are, almost 25 years later.
Right.
And, everybody cries.
Uh-huh. And they wasn't, I feel like at the time, too, Sakaguchi was already kind of thinking about leaving the Final Fantasy project as the lead.
Probably.
Because he had been the creator,
He's the father of Final Fantasy.
Right, yeah. He'd been the creator since the first iteration. He left the project along with the lead writer after 10.
Okay.
So
that makes sense. Well, I'm kind of glad he did, because now he has time to play 14.
Right. I mean, he did
show up to random dev panels for 14.
Please
more of this.
He just released a new game that he made that it's in the same vein as Final Fantasy called Fantasian.
Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah. I haven't really had a chance to look into anything.
Yeah, it just came out. It just came out. Fantasian Neo Dimension. And I've heard rave reviews about it.
Man, I don't have time for all these games.
I know, right?
I haven't even gotten to Metaphor.
I know. I still need to.
I don't have time for all these games.
I still need to play Metaphor.
Okay, I don't have time for all these new games, and I'm sitting here with you about to play a 23-year-old game.
Priorities.
This game is older than a child I could have conceivably birthed. Let's do it.
Oh my god.
Let's do it. I am so glad you limited the mic. that would have blown out.
I mean,
everybody.
It also has the added bonus of being able to pick up all of my short laughs. All of my breathless laughs off in the corner.
Well, good. This is gonna be a good time.
Yep. Here we are. Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. I'm Sincero. If you know, so you might hear this other one refer to me by another name. Ignore that. And this is my friend Elle. I'm just gonna mostly refer to her as Elle.
I am the L.
The L. The L.
The.
And as soon as I press this button, we're going into copyright land.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
I mean, I'm not gonna get, like, because I know plenty of, like, people on Twitch that still, like, entire Twitch channels that are dedicated to playing Kingdom Hearts games. They play randomizers, they play,
like Ninten and other people like that. Yeah. No, I watch those. I watch those. That's some really fun stuff, though, honestly. Yeah. Planet B remix.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot it goes to the actual game start screen first. Yes. I forgot about that.
Yes.
I was all sitting here ready to just like.
No, you have to listen to.
I mean, I really love this menu music. To be fair,
the OG Kingdom. There's something about the OG Kingdom Hearts.
Oh look, a theater.
Yeah, I think you get access to that once you've... Like, you can click on it, obviously, but I don't think there's anything in it until you've... Oh, no, you can just play all the cutscenes.
Cool.
Alright, go to the end and play the secret ending, and we're done. Moving on to Chain of Memories. Let's go.
Love Al.
Wow, I really feel like they should only have that as an option when you've played the game.
When I was downloading it... When I was re-downloading it, it asked me if I wanted to include the theater.
Okay, it's been so long since I've downloaded this, I don't remember that being a thing. That makes sense.
So.
But there's something so, like, not just nostalgic, but...
I mean, this is all...
Dare I say that the title music is simple? Say and clean. That's the joke.
You can't make me.
That's the joke.
You can't make me.
Say and clean. No, but the...
Queen!
I'm so glad I'm here with you. But that's the, Oh, shit. Actually, we can't...
It doesn't actually start the game, though.
No, it doesn't start the game, but it goes into, like, a little kind of trailer-y kind of
thing. It does the release trailer, right?
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
Whatever.
But it's something.
It's something.
But yeah, just a very simple melody of the first Kingdom Hearts that's just very nostalgic. Yeah.
Automatically... do I want auto-rotate camera in field? Or no?
No.
I didn't think so.
It's not very good.
And I'm also, like, used to doing the manual camera.
Right, from 14 and 16 and other stuff like that. Yeah, plus, like...
I'm gonna leave vibration off.
Oh, you don't want vibration on?
No. I don't like vibration features, really, because I like setting my controller down on the desk.
That's fair. Yeah, I would definitely, especially for this, because on the original PlayStation 2 version of Kingdom Hearts and Final Mix, the camera was mapped to L1 and R1.
Okay, yeah.
So you could only move the camera left and right, you couldn't do any panning. So when they remapped it to the stick, it works better, but I don't trust the automatic camera.
Fair.
It just doesn't, you know.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I love hearing baby Joel Osment.
I know, right?
Oh my god. He's like older than us now. Well,
he's always been older than us.
Yeah, I was about to say that. You're turning it up for our benefit. I would actually like to hear some game, you know, the hi-yas and the haws and the... Do you want me to demonstrate the Tidus loop while I'm here?
Sure.
I just thought about that.
Sure.
Ooh, that's so exciting.
Because I'm not gonna do it.
I get to show the 0 people that the Tidus loop. You know, it's actually like, as far as CGI goes, you can tell that a lot of it isn't super detailed and stuff like that, but it still looks really good. I mean, this is over 20 years old.
I mean, yeah.
Like, it just still looks... I mean, maybe not the hair.
I mean, it looks definitely like very of the time.
Yeah,
this came out about the same time the Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, this was 2002.
Yeah,
and this was actually right after it though, because Tidus and Wakka are in here.
Right.
They're little kids, but they were in here.
Right. So.
This was mind-blowing in 2000.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh my god!
Like this is an entire music video. You can't.
Yeah, was
like as a 12-year-old, like you can't convince me that that's not the coolest thing.
No, and I don't. Final Fantasy doesn't even have openings like this, right?
No.
Yeah, they just go right in.
Yeah.
To like a cutscene.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. Early 2000s Japan was a different time.
Yeah. You can't see us head bopping. But we're head bopping.
Totally head bopping.
All the little details that get picked up from 20 some odd years later of games and all this other stuff, like you know, making.
Yeah, it's like they made this video into you know, in 2000. And it's just come full circle right back around in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yep.
I really liked that sequence in 3.
Yeah. The stained glass in 3 actually looking like stained glass.
Right.
Legit, like, almost made me start crying at the beginning of the game. 'Cause, like, you know, you see a glimpse of it here in the opening, and you can, if you pause it at the right time, you can almost kind of see that it looks like stained glassy. But in the actual game, it's flat.
Right.
It's super flat.
Right.
And of course, obviously, it was graphics limitations and stuff like that at the time. Like, there was no way.
His eye. The way his eyes are at that angle.
Oh, I know. It's horrifying. Sora, please. It's terrifying.
Ugh. Let me just pull my eye out for a second for you. Can I do it?
Can you do it?
Can I do it?
Can you do it?
Can I? Can I? Can I?
I kind of wish you could fall off.
I know, right? It's just like, I don't wanna.
Oh my god, I love how on Snow White's platform there are 7 dwarves, but they typically only have 5 icons on the little smaller circle that's like a halo around the character's head. So they just took the other 2 and just shoved them in the corner.
Yeah, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's one under here.
One under there.
And oh yeah, no, there's
so they are, but she's
she's
the only one that has
the extra 2.
The extra 2. And they're just like shoved in around her dress, and then everything else is just woodland creatures.
Yeah, is
like
we have squirrel, bunny, other squirrel.
What the heck is that?
I think that's a raccoon or a tanuki.
No, it would have been a raccoon because this is Snow White's American
German.
made.
I mean, yeah, but it's based on a German fairy tale.
Right, but like the movie is American.
Right.
Which is what? Turtle,
bird, bunny, squirrel, hag.
Hey, my favorite of all woodland creatures. Hag. I mean,
appropriately being stepped on by the magical shoes.
She likes it.
Yeah, totally.
Snow White doesn't have magical shoes. That's Cinderella.
I know.
Okay, you said magical shoes.
Uh-huh.
I just want to correct you. You know, I just want to be right. Anyway, pick
I totally just
okay, so
the microphone.
You just headbutted. It's a good thing you limited it. The headbutt would have like shattered it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So you do have to pick one to take, pick one to give up.
Right.
The one that you give up doesn't have as much of an impact as the one that you take. The one that you take will determine the skills that you get, and yes, they were changed for Final Mix.
Oh.
So
I see.
How do you want to play the game? Is it more like, do you want to be more magic focused? Do you want to be...
I'm a hack and slasher.
You're a hack and slasher? Okay, so I can give you a rundown of some of the skills.
paused for reference.
No, it's fine. So, taking the sword...
Pulling up the Excel spreadsheet.
Listen, you don't... taking the sword is actually probably pretty good because you get scan the earliest, you get stuff like sliding dash, slap shot, and counterattack, and you get your first tech boost at 18,
yeah,
which
that's usually what I go with.
Yeah, so I would take... because honestly, taking stun impact isn't really that... It's fine. But sliding dash and then getting scan at level 9 is definitely gonna be
right. Yeah, like I like being able to see how much health my enemies have.
Until you get to Sephiroth, and then you cry because I've been hitting him for 20 minutes, and why is his health bar not moving?
Yeah. All right.
Do you know why that happens?
Why?
With Sephiroth?
No.
Because they only programmed the health... Because in Kingdom Hearts 1, all of the health bars are different colors.
Yeah.
So it's like green and... Whatever.
Yellow, pink, blue, orange.
Yellow, purple and like that weird mustard color, I think, is like or purple is like the top one.
Yeah.
Sephiroth has so much HP.
That's actually... more HP than
it's more HP than they coded the game to have health bars for.
Oh my god.
So he needs to take a certain amount of damage before his health bar starts going down, because he essentially has an invisible health bar on top of the one that's displayed. Because they only programmed the game to display X amount of health bars. That's why in Kingdom Hearts 2 it's just the one bar with the checked, like, the boxes underneath it, so that something can have 15 health bars and all it has to do is display the boxes underneath.
Oh my god.
Isn't that insane?
That is so insane, but it's insane in a very Kingdom Hearts.
It is.
It's insane in a very Final Fantasy way.
It's insane in the same way that Sephiroth was voiced by Lance Bass in Kingdom Hearts 1. It's that kind of insane.
I was just talking with my dad, like, some months ago about... It was last... When we went to dinner last month. Mm-hmm. We went to a bar and for bar food, and which was pretty good. Mm-hmm. And he just brought up somebody one of the NSYNC members has a cooking show, or had a cooking show, and I was just like, was that Joey Fatone?
Oh yeah, sure. The one with the Italian last name.
Yeah, it was
has a cooking show. Yeah, okay. Just discriminate against my people, why don't you?
I mean, but I remember that. I remember Joey Fatone had a cooking show at one point, but my dad was like, no, it wasn't him, and I was just like, what are you talking about? Of course it was Joey Fatone.
It's gotta be. He's got the Italian last name.
Alright,
you don't like using magic as much, which is objectively incorrect, because magic is busted in Kingdom Hearts 1, but give up the staff since you took the sword.
So, yeah, but depending on which one I took, that
sets your abilities. It doesn't matter now which one of the two you give up. Right. Giving up the shield just means that your defenses...
I don't necessarily dislike magic in this game, because I actually think it's pretty accessible compared to other, like, Final Fantasy type.
It is. Yeah, magic in the Kingdom Hearts series has always been done very well.
So, but the thing is that I like rushing into crowds of enemies and just smashing things. So it's
but you taking the sword gives Sora a lot of abilities earlier on that help with crowd control over having taken the shield or the staff.
Okay.
The major thing that the staff does is give you, like, more MP, whatever. I think you end up with the most item slots, like, if you take the shield and stuff like that. You get the least item slots if you take the staff, so it really...
It's attacker, magic user, and support, right?
Yeah, by the time we're done with this, it really won't matter whether you give up the shield or the staff, so it really doesn't matter which one you do, honestly. Like, you might end up with one more MP, maybe, if you give up the shield or something. I don't remember exactly how that translates, but the thing that matters the most is which one you choose at the beginning.
Yeah. it just is like it just feels like kind of bad giving up the shield though, because it's like you gave up the power of the Guardian, the power to protect your friends, and I'm like,
yeah, that's what Goofy's here for.
Yeah, that's what Goofy's here for.
That's what Goofy's here for.
Mr. Tank Dog.
You do recycling, right?
Yes, but it's in the kitchen, so just leave it there for now.
Yeah. Since this isn't like a platinum or 100% completion playthrough or anything like that, when we get to that part, for you probably want your journey to start at dawn.
Okay.
But for mine, I always do Dead of Night.
Oh, yeah.
It affects the EXP curve.
Right, yeah. I do know that.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
But since we're not trying to like, and you're probably only going to be level 40 something, maybe level 50 if you feel like you need to be.
Right.
By the end of the game, you just start. During the day is fine. Man, they actually did a really good job with the upscaling of this, because you remember...
Oh, yeah. Right.
Like, the game now looks the way we remember it looking when it came out, and when it came out, it's like, wait, people have faces?
Right, yeah, because, well, I mean, I was used to playing Spyro and Crash Bandicoot at the time.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Which were about the same time.
Yes. I really wish they had fixed her hair color in this version, though. Like, why didn't y'all fix her hair color?
Whose hair color?
Cinderella.
Oh.
Look, she's
right.
got dark brown hair.
She's got dark brown hair.
Who the hell? Who did that?
Yeah, because, she has blonde hair.
She has blonde hair in the movie.
I'm actually only, like, semi-remembering looking at these tutorials, because...
Yeah, it's fine.
It literally has been an entire generation since I've played this game.
You can't use the word generation because people aren't sure how long that is, you know? You saw his face! You missed it!
I did.
Oh, his face was like... It was terrifying!
Oh man, just...
He went flat for a second, you know how they, to save budget...
Yeah.
They can't do the facial animations every time.
Oh yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. I've seen this like sequence enough times, like, because I've started Kingdom Hearts a bunch of times, but never really got very far. You know, I would just get bored of it after a while.
Well, you're not allowed.
Not allowed.
Not allowed to get bored now.
Can't open it. Well, I guess we're going back then.
Oh, it's because of your noodle arms.
Even with noodle arms, they just go right through. Like, see? They just go right through.
God.
It's like, no.
Oh, the triangle was something they added for the 1.5 version.
Yep.
Because it used to be, you used to have to hit up on the D-pad when you were already...
You can also smash him.
And then it would, like, show up at the bottom, which was annoying as all hell.
Yeah. It was all menu-based. Which is always one of the things that I didn't like about the original version. It's just like, I hate menus. Like, I'm sorry, guys, I hate menus. We have buttons for a reason.
You're walking up to it and picking it up.
Yeah, but it gave me the tutorial on how to switch targets. I just wanted to make sure that I remembered how to do that.
You won't really need that much.
I know, but I like doing it.
I still question to this day what smashing a crate and throwing a barrel, how that translates into unghosting a door. I still question that. 23 years later.
Just don't think about it, man.
I have to. I have no choice. I must. Okay, adding to bucket list. Go to Japan, ask Nomura why.
It's just like, what's the deal here?
What's the deal with the door, man? Door won't open just yet.
I don't like talking about myself, though.
Yeah, it's like it requires paying for therapy, and I just...
What's most important to me? Okay.
So essentially, majority of your answers being the first one is dawn, majority of your answers being the middle will be midday, and majority of your answers being the last one will be dead of night.
I legitimately believe that, like, Sora as a character at the start of the game, kind of
being number one would...
would be...
Yeah, because his whole rivalry with Riku, and, like, he, you know... He likes all of his friends, and he cares about them and stuff, but I really think that his, the whole power of friendship thing comes from his journey with Donald and Goofy.
Right.
Searching for them.
Right. And it would be getting old.
I'm afraid of getting old.
I mean...
Shit. Oh, I never noticed that. That Tidus has the scar on his face in this version, too.
Oh.
Huh. I guess because in the original version, it was too low res to see it.
Yeah. I can see the cloud layers.
Yeah.
Moving.
Yeah.
And just like, that static background and then the slow moving cloud layer.
That's actually kind of impressive.
Oh yeah, no, that was
an early 2000s era game. Like,
I don't know if
game
even that effect was there in the original game.
I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure the skyboxes, like some of the skyboxes anyway, that they moved. Yeah, this, and I love how it's like Aurora's dress. Is it pink or blue? Make it purple.
Make it purple.
Why?
I mean, it's pink down here and bluish up here.
It's mostly just purple.
Yeah, it's mostly just purple. Yay, options button for menu. Oh my god, the frame rate.
Yeah. Yeah, that, oh boy, 2002.
Yay. It's like, come on, this is on PS4 too. It's because for some reason, in JRPG games.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if you run away from them and kind of gather them a little bit, then you can hit multiple at a time, and you won't have to.
Come on.
But I mean, it's not like we're trying to speedrun this or anything either.
Nope.
Oh good, you got your first strength up.
Yay. But yeah, no, I think for some reason, in JRPGs, they seem to like capping the frame rate of cutscenes at 30 frames a second. And I still to this day don't understand why.
I don't know.
Other than, like, the mantra that they have for, like, game development is memory conservation. Because every process that a game executes takes up a certain amount of memory.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, that includes cutscenes, and if they just, like, even though it's rendered all in-engine, they still, for some reason, decide to cap those cutscenes at 30 frames per second. Like, this is also true for Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah, which...
Why? Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense.
Final Fantasy 16 deserves so much better.
It sure does.
Than to have the frame rate capped at 30 FPS for cutscenes. It deserves... Then again, the cutscene after they go back to...
Just gonna overwrite this one, that's fine.
Rosaria to find his uncle.
Uh-huh.
And they're fighting that one Dragoon, and he's up on top and he jumps down.
Yeah.
That cutscene, in graphics mode, hard crashed my PlayStation 5 twice.
Oof.
I had to swap it to performance mode for it not to hard crash my PlayStation.
Oof.
It was bad.
That's bad.
It was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. And when I say hard crashed, I mean like...
Yeah.
The PlayStation just... it just died.
Just died.
And I had to, like,
just
do the whole, you know...
Like Sora here. He's given up.
Reboot in safe mode. Well, his face sure has. They gave him the fish lips. I love how flat the feet are.
Uh-huh.
Because, like, all of the, you know, graphics, like, the modeling limitations and stuff went into the head and where the heart cutout is, and they get to the feet, and they're like, we're out of polygons. Just make them flat. Nobody will notice. It's fine.
I mean, you work with what you got.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting.
Hands.
Right.
You can technically lock onto the head.
Yeah, I've done
when
that
his
before.
hand is down, you can jump up and do all that fancy stuff. But
and it does do more damage if you attack
yes, it does.
Yeah,
yeah. But I don't usually bother with that because staying on the ground too. If you get hit by stuff, you can use the Shadow Heartless to get health back without having to use your item. So I usually just stay on the ground.
Right.
I already low key.
Dang it.
Yeah, you can parry those. Tech points! You know, this is free hits on his hand, you know.
Yeah, I know, but I like being cool, man. I like being cool. Just let me be cool. My mom says I'm cool.
Riku's mom does not think he's cool. God.
I had to make at least one reference.
Yeah, to something that no one who ever watches this is gonna know what we're talking about.
Oh, no. I swear people who will see the YouTube video will know. They will know.
Do I have something on my shirt? Do I have broccoli on my shirt? Oh, my secret bib. Let's wait. Do I have broccoli on?
Oh my god, that just reminded me that I saw that Film Cow has a new Charlie and the Unicorn video up on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, it's been ages.
Yeah.
It's been forever.
I saw it while I was sitting at work, so I had the volume muted.
I have
but
to
it's in my
the entire.
It's in my YouTube history. So I have to. It's literally just Charlie the Unicorn walking through a post-apocalyptic wasteland and ending up in this weird like aquarium display. It's not even like an aquarium, but it's like it's an animatronic like show or whatever, like, you know, it's you'll have to see it, and I'm terrible describing things.
Yeah. Aw, his nose is painted on. How cute.
Fish. The single fish.
I mean, they are physical objects. Whoa, her head came in really weird.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw that, right?
I did. It literally just blinked into existence in half a second.
Oh, Kairi, holy shit. What are you?
This is for like half afraid it wasn't there, and then she was there.
Are you still dreaming?
I love how he's like having a borderline panic attack about his dream, and then he goes ow and acts like something hit him, but you never actually see Kairi's hand come into frame to hit him.
Yeah.
It just, you just assume it.
Animation budget.
Yeah. Oh, hey, at least they made him look like he reacted to it.
Yeah.
Nothing at all? Nothing.
I saw that, Bissy.
Well, I'm happy here. Really? But you know,
She doesn't have socks.
Nope.
I'd like to see it too.
None of them have socks.
Nope.
Any other worlds out there? I want to see them all.
Well, Riku might. You don't know because he's got parachute pants on.
That's true.
So, see? He might have socks on. I wonder if that's why he keeps his pants tied around his ankles so that no one knows that he's wearing socks. Because no one else wears socks, clearly.
Clearly.
So, he's like, but my feet sweat, and I don't like the feeling of the sand.
Like, I respect them for trying to do, because doing eye animations like that in early 2000s was literally, like, budget breaking.
Yeah. And honestly, the eyes in Kingdom Hearts have always looked really good. Like, the stylistic choices they make for this game are very good. So the ways that they cleverly have to cut corners on budget make sense and then don't feel so bad because you're getting higher production quality in other aspects of the game that other games just weren't doing at the time. So
yeah. Destiny Island.
Dang,
here we are again.
The texturing on the wood looks so good in HD. Dang, you guys. Okay. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick so you just try to entertain on your own. I know it's very it's gonna be very, and also I'm gonna recycle this and get it.
I'm gathering supplies.
Yeah. On day 1 you're looking for like logs, rope,
and seashells.
No,
that's day 2. Fish.
No, fish on day 2. Because day 1 is supplies, day 2 is food.
Was it cloth for the sail?
Cloth. Yeah. You're looking for cloth, rope, and logs. And then day 2, you'll be looking for the fish, the mushrooms, and the coconuts.
Are you listening to me?
What was that again? What? It's like 3 logs, I think.
2 logs, 1 cloth, 1 rope. I'm counting on you.
And this is the day where you can fight everybody too. So I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Fish. Gotta remember where everything is. I legitimately don't remember where things are. Oh. Boop, boop. I know the cloth or something is up here. Yep. Cloth. Boop. Rope is over here. Oh, the log is on Riku's little island. Boop. Whee! Yeah, I do have to go through here. Get up there. Save point. Boop. Alright. Alright, Tidus.
Hey, Sora! You feel lucky today?
Do I? I guess I do. You asked for it.
You're going down.
Rip. Aha. Rip. Rip. Aha. Aha. Nice.
Oh man, I'm really off today.
I've always had the biggest problem with Waka. Honestly. With cheese.
Con queso.
Con queso.
Kingdom Hearts con queso.
Well, I already beat Tidus once. Because
Okay.
he's a pushover.
He is. That's why he's so good for the loop.
Ah.
Did you find all the materials?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So do you want me to demonstrate?
Sure. Let us demonstrate the
Tidus loop.
the absurdity.
Hand me the controller. Oh, it's triangle. Mm-hmm. Okay, I need to... Yep, there's the timing. Okay, he's gonna flip, and then you go in. When when he moves forward like that, it's a little... Mm-hmm. See, I'm not getting the tech points for that, because that's not the correct... Come on, bitch. Come on. There you go. It's the overhanded one.
Yeah.
But when he flips like that, it...
Good.
Yeah. But yeah, you can just sit here and literally do this for hours.
Oh my god.
And you get 2 tech points.
Uh-huh.
And then, of course, every time you get a tech boost, which there are 3 that you get through level up. Mm-hmm. Every time you get a tech boost... I think by the end of it, it results in you getting 6 tech points per hit.
That's what I recall.
So as long as you get the timing right, you can just do this literally forever.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna do this until you level up, and then we can kill him. Come on. And then Tidus wants to be a little bitch sometimes and just... But if you go too far away from him, is when he breaks his. So you have to kind of like trick his AI a little bit into backing away just enough to either make him do the flip or just come directly at you. Mm-hmm. And then you just go out and go back in and go out and go back in.
Oh wow.
That's it. That's
Computers are so dumb.
Yeah. But with Tidus, it's all about AI manipulation, essentially. And then there's shit like that, where you're locked on and you still miss him because Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah.
See, and he has
animation locks.
Yeah, he has to start running at you like that. If he flips backward and does the overhanded slam down with his stick, then you can't.
There it is.
Alright, cool. Sora, you are locked on. Are you kidding me? God.
I can't even remember, like, if we had, like, lock-on mechanics before this. Like, I'm sure there were, like, some games that did.
Yeah, I'm sure there were, here you go. I'm sure there were games that did it. But that is the Tidus loop. And that is how you just spam gaining levels on Destiny Island. That's what I'm doing in my playthrough.
Oh my god.
But
at least I think it's I'm having a hard time thinking of whether it's better or worse than doing the level 100 just off of the Heartless.
It is better because you can get the experience quicker, especially once you get tech boost, because it's consistent.
Gotcha.
You know, the more you do the more you fight him, the more consistently you can read and manipulate his AI, and the more you can just out in. Like because it's been a few weeks since I even touched my thing now. But when I was doing it a few weeks ago, I got to the point where I was getting like a couple hundred experience until I got bored and just killed him and then went back in. So I was gaining levels every couple of minutes. But I messed up and took the staff on my playthrough.
Think of something else.
Because I wanted to magic is gonna be the thing, because magic is absolutely busted in Kingdom Hearts 1, and then I didn't look at
Really thought about it.
the Final Mix revisions to the
I've always wondered why we're here on this island.
abilities until after I'd picked it, and I was like, cool, I get my scan
And
last out of all three, and then I also get my tech boosts for some reason last out of all 3. So I'm only level like 13 or 15, so I'm probably just gonna restart the playthrough and pick the sword.
That's why we need to go out there.
I'm not looking at your cheese. I'm thinking about drinking water.
Trying not to have it pick up on the mic too much.
Oh.
Because it is crinkly plastic.
You've been thinking a lot lately, haven't you?
Would you like some cheese?
Thanks to you,
I'm good for now. I would like some water. My water, though.
I probably would have.
Thank you.
Water.
Sorry. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Cheese.
Sora,
Sora!
you wanted one, didn't you?
Palpu fruit.
If 2 people share one, their destinies become intertwined.
Joke's on you! Your destinies are already intertwined!
Come on, I know you want to try it.
What are you talking?
Dorks.
Oh, he just tosses it to the side.
Mm-hmm. It's like, meh.
This also...
That's a waste of perfectly good fruit, kid.
I actually imagine that Palpu fruit would taste like star fruit, in which case tastes like nothing. Like mushy nothing.
But it's still fruit.
Still fruit.
Still a precious natural resource.
God, I always loved this bit as a kid.
I know. For some reason, I always thought that, like, the way this game portrays Disney characters was better than how Disney portrays them.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, because this game portrays Disney characters in an action-adventure setting with magic.
Not just a sketch comedy show on children's TV.
Although, what happened is an absolutely iconic line. the eyes.
Donald is unironically my favorite.
You gotta love the asshole.
I mean, I do, because people getting upset, like unreasonably upset at things just makes me laugh. It's even funnier when they know magic.
Like, that was completely unnecessary, Donald.
Hey there, Donald. Good morning.
Good morning.
But don't tell anyone.
Ooh, Queen Minnie?
Not even the queen.
Daisy?
No! It's top secret.
Oh, good morning, ladies.
What?
It's no wonder that Donald's such an asshole, because Goofy fucks with him in Disney Castle, and then he...
Alright, yeah, this is day 2, so we're going around getting mushrooms and fish and seashells.
Coconuts.
Coconuts?
Not seashells, coconuts.
Oh yeah, that's right. She's making
Yeah, she's making the
thing
necklace out of the lobster shells.
Seashells. Boop.
It's gonna break.
Yeah! always! Always! Every time! Once upon a time, I used to have the instinct.
Oh, and the seagull egg. What did she say?
Just like, have you seen Riku?
Oh, I
have
wonder
to
if you have
race
to do
it.
the race first.
I don't wanna. He's mean.
Well, you've already knocked the platform down, so...
Raph still needs a name. What would I call it? What would I call it?
It's your playthrough.
I know. I'm trying to remember controls. Circle button to delete. There we go. Oop. I always like leaving it the default Excalibur though, because like it makes me think of Soul Eater Excalibur. Excalibur! Even though I never watched that show. Just know that one clip. Let's see. Why did this? This is good. No, that's so cringe. I'm not gonna do that.
I'm leaving this on you.
I know.
It's
I
your
know.
game.
I know. See, this is the problem. I have no sense of humor. Like any dumb joke I could think of to put here. I'm just like, no, that's too cringe. Let's not do that. So I end up doing things like this.
Daedalus. I mean, it doesn't have to be funny. It just can be whatever you want.
I know, but it's like, but the content. Hey, how about the usual? You guys said it again!
Kyrie.
Once upon a time, I did figure out how to be good at this.
If I win, I'm captain. And if you win,
I get to share the top with Kyrie.
I love how, like...
Like, his face was flat, and then it magically turns to 3D.
wait a minute.
Okay, but his eyebrows, the eyebrow animation is so good.
Uh-huh.
I might want to let you concentrate through this, but... If you can get to the zip line before him,
There we go.
it forces him to go
Yeah.
around.
I figured that. No! Fuck.
Well,
I forgot to release the joystick.
you done fucked up.
I did. Stupid PS1 controls. Yep, there it goes.
Blame it on PS1 controls.
Absolutely, all the time. Every time. I mean, no other JRPG game does that. There we go.
Then you have to.
Oh, that's right, then we have to go back. It's literally been an age. Standing there,
Yep.
eating ice cream.
Already sharing the Palpu with Kyrie.
Hey guys, I made it!
Wow, I finally finished the race.
They're already making out.
Oh my god. Most characterization Kyrie will ever have in the series.
My girl, why'd you have to do my girl dirty like that? She gets a keyblade.
I didn't do her dirty. Talk to Nomura about that shit. He's the one who did her dirty.
I wasn't talking to you specifically. I was talking to rhetorically to Nomura in the ether.
That drops.
Thanks for the heads up.
Now that you've lost, you can talk to her about getting materials.
Yay. Seagull egg, mushroom, coconut, fish. And drinking water. Boop. I saw fish. No, that's starfish.
a starfish.
That's starfish. I know fish are out there.
Fish.
Boop. And it's only the green ones.
Yeah.
There you are. I love Gamba.
Mm-hmm.
At least the odds in this are better than in Pokemon TCG.
Oh my god. Speaking of, casually off screen just opening my packs for the day.
Oh my god.
Shh, you don't need me for this.
No, I don't.
Oh, you're just hitting it. You know you can hit the other trees, right?
I know.
Or you can.
I can hug the
Sora's a
tree.
teenage boy. You know, you gotta get it wherever you can.
It's 3 coconuts or 2 coconuts? I'm gonna get a third one.
It's 3 fish and 3 mushrooms, so
Okay.
it has to be just 2 coconuts.
Okay.
Fish are either going to be on this side of the island or the other one.
They're on the other
but
side.
they can. I think technically they can spawn on both, but.
Boop. And the seagull egg.
Other side.
Aha.
Like the other half.
Yeah.
Oh, hey! I got a Mew EX.
Nice. I got the rarest Mewtwo EX, the gold one.
Ooh,
today.
I got the Rainbow Mew
Nice.
a few weeks ago, or like a couple weeks ago. Hang on, before you leave, go behind you.
Oh!
Go to the right.
Yeah. I don't.
To the right. To the right. Pick up. Wait,
Oh, pick up
where's the crate?
It's right there.
Pick up that crate
that's
and
right.
put it in front of the thing.
Right. Leafed. He lifts, bro.
Sora lift.
And bro.
Yep. And you can get you that protect chain.
Yeah. Nice. Shroom.
Shroom.
I think that's it here. Because I already got the drink.
Mm-hmm.
Whee!
Yeah, the seagull egg and the fish and the last mushroom are on the other side.
Boop.
I'm not getting... I only need like 8 more cards to finish the set for Mythical Island. I am not getting shit.
Yeah. I haven't been pulling on Mythical Island. I've been still trying to finish out my...
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to that
Genetic
soon,
Apex.
but I wanted to get as many Mythical Island cards as I could, and then I'll go back to Apex once I get what I want out of it. Now there's a whole set of
over there.
Charizard. Oh my god.
But... the last mushroom was in the hole back here. I forgot I could climb on the roof here.
Yeah, you can climb on the roof and...
No!
Too much of a jump.
I just tapped it. What? Hello? There we go. Egg.
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 Egg. Oh god, the fish.
Fish. Fish.
There it is.
Fish.
Oh yeah, now that oh, what a cute little promo Pikachu card
Yeah.
from the event. It's so cute. Hang on, before you go in there, go back to the ocean. I want to introduce you to something that... Go back and stand in the water.
Okay.
Okay. Now, you probably already knew this, or at least could figure this, because you understand a little bit about computers and how video games work and are made and stuff like that.
Right.
But when they gave us controls on the right analog stick, we got the ability to pan the camera up and down. So pan the camera up, and you can see that the water is just a texture sheet, and everything underneath it is just colored blue.
Yep. Yep.
That blew my mind.
It's the same in Final Fantasy too.
Because I don't...
in 14.
Well, in the places that you can't go. I mean, even when you can go underwater, it's just a, I guess, floating animation with like a filter on the screen, probably.
Yeah.
But
yeah, no, I figured this out even like back in the original.
it just blew my mind, because you can even see the exact spot that the paint changes color to the sand this way, and it's just a different texture with a sheet over the top of it, and the splashing is just a texture.
Yeah, this is just a texture animation. This is just a GIF.
Yeah.
That's
and like,
spread across this.
You know, as a kid, you don't know any better.
Right, you don't know anything about how games work, right?
As an adult, I'm like, oh yeah, you know, you can figure out this and this and this, but then I was able to pan up the camera and I was like, oh my god. So even when the water gets deep enough for him to swim, he's just swimming in air. And it's like, that's crazy. That's like insane to me. I don't know what it is about. And so you can, like, you can
watch when the animation switches.
I know. It's a lot smoother going down into the water than it is coming back. But that's just, it's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, I figured that out actually a while ago when I started playing other games that had camera pan up and down. Also.
I just think that's like, I love that.
No, it is fascinating.
Is such a clever way to pull an effect like that off without actually having the technology to create water in the game.
I mean, they still do it they still kind of do it this way. In 14, it's the same, where it's just, the only difference is that this texture sheet here is more detailed now.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, and like the texture sheet actually also includes like the splashing animation with it. So it like actually goes all the way up to the edge of the land where you want it to stop, and does the animation, the like rolling animation and everything. But it's still the same technique. Whereas like there's no, because like actually having water like is kind of a redundant thing in animation, right? Because like it's not actually water, and like these aren't actually 3D models. These are 2D models acting as being portrayed as 3D models through complex mathematical operations. So like there is like, even in the like development environment program that they use, you know, that kind of simulates a 3D space, you're still just operating off of a 2D screen, but it's just making it look like a 3D space. So like actually putting in like water down here, like say if you made and I think a lot of it has to do with the difficulty of making transparent objects in video games or in any kind of 3D environment, because for the reasons that I just described, that this is not an actual 3-dimensional space, it's a 2D plane being portrayed as a 3D space. So portraying light transparently moving through an object is extremely difficult in that environment. So like say they just like made water as a transparent 3D object in this space. You know, like they just made like this huge like rectangular block of just like this water texture or whatever. And just kind of submerged it in between the land texture and everything. Like you could do that. It takes a lot more resources to do that, though.
And I guess there's probably no point to it.
Yeah, and there's no point because, like, are you expecting people to be able to see underwater? Like, do you need people to see underwater? That's the question. I think, and like, if you think about like how 14 does the underwater diving, it's kind of the same thing where they just have the space, like you know how it looks like water, but it's when you really look at it, it's just a screen effect.
Right, so instead of having the texture sheet be horizontal, the texture sheet, quote unquote, is vertical in front of the screen, basically.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah. And it just allow you to be able to freely move throughout the spaces if you're flying. Okay, but I think that's enough technical
I think that's
talk.
enough of that, yeah. Now you can go
We're such nerds.
Now you can go into the cave.
Yeah, that's right.
Also, you know, you can jump up on top of the building to get to the bridge to avoid having the loading screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So unless you need to go in
to save.
Yeah, to save, then you don't have to. I got a second one of these. And I still haven't found a Gyarados.
Aw. Sure.
Sorry.
You're good.
Pokémons, you know. Pokémons. I have a second Rainbow Mew? Are you fucking kidding me?
I got 4 immersive Charizard EXs from the Charizard pack in a row. Not like from the same pack, but like every time I would have gotten an EX, it was always the Charizard EX. That specific Charizard EX. I was just like, why?
God, if I had $1 for every Druddigan I've pulled, I could retire.
Who's there?
I've come to see the door to this world.
Oh, this.
Yeah, it's this.
This world has been connected.
Well, what are you talking about?
Do you,
Tied to the darkness.
Do you want some, future lore?
To be completely.
I mean, I do know that this is a future Ansem.
Well, whoever you
or
are,
Xehanort.
Xehanort.
It's Xehanort, yeah. It's...
Huh? Well, where did you come from?
So, the robed figure is one of the Xehanorts.
Mm-hmm.
He essentially...
There is so very much to
It's a part of himself that he left here, specifically so that he could appear in this spot at this time, because he wanted to be here, I guess, for Destiny Island's, like,
destruction.
Collapsing or
collapsing.
whatever. I can't remember the exact, but basically it's like, I forget if it's just his heart or part of his heart, because the robed figure doesn't have a body. That's why it has a robe on. There's no body there.
But it's like, I wonder if
so it's a piece of him that he left here specifically at this point in time, so that he could pull it to where he is in Dream Drop Distance. Because in Dream Drop Distance, he's gathering 13 pieces of himself. Because the plan for Organization 13 fell through because Sora defeated too many of them. So he strategically left pieces of himself, versions of himself, strewn across the timeline, so he would know exactly where they were, and he could pull them to where he was in the realm of sleep in Dream Drop Distance. Actually, I don't think he was in the realm of sleep. But anyway, so he could pull them to where he was in Dream Drop Distance, and because in order to form the Keyblade, you have to have 13 pieces of darkness and 13 darknesses and 7 lights. So his original plan was for the 13 darknesses to be Organization 13. But that fell through, so now his backup plan is for the 13 darknesses to be 13 pieces of himself.
Right.
And that robed figure is one of the pieces that he left.
I'm seeing, I love these cave drawings because I know that, there's like a lot of references to like later things in the game.
There's a Chocobo on the right.
Yeah, there's a Chocobo, there's Donald.
Yep.
It's a bunch of fish. That's an egg.
Egg.
No, that's a world that someone is walking on. Okay.
Walking on the world. Yep.
Okay. Somebody with a sword. And bats.
Yeah, there's a bunch of little...
Yeah, it's like I saw some stuff, like there's the
Look,
suits for
even
the cards.
Kairi being a princess.
Oh, and there's Cheshire Cat. And...
The suits from Wonderland.
Dog barking. That's Pluto waking Sora up.
Oh, it is, when he's in Traverse Town.
Yeah!
There's Disney Castle.
With Skeleton Man.
I think if you look on the other side... I imagine that's my headcanon is that's a drawing of Sora that Riku did. That's my headcanon for that.
Love that.
This over here reminds me of the graveyard minigame in Halloween Town. That's what that...
Because you see the little gravestones with, like, the X's and the O's over them.
Right, so, like, that's the O is the correct one, and you have to go and hit the stones in the correct order. I don't know if that actually is a reference, but that's what it reminds me of.
There's another one up top.
That one's really hard to see.
Yeah. It
looks like maybe like Sora trying to protect Kairi.
Yes, and then Riku flying in over top.
Yeah. Is that a dragon? Or just some sort of weird slime monster?
It looks like a weird slime monster with arms. Oh, I didn't notice that little blob creature.
Blob person
there. Just a lot of interesting little tidbits. You know, all stuff that they, I guess, dreamed up, quote unquote, in this part of the story.
Well, we know what kinds of dreams Sora has, so listen.
Right. Been having these weird thoughts lately.